Hi, beautiful. Great to have you here. I am Liina Vettik, an entrepreneurship coach for women entrepreneurs, helping women entrepreneurs start and grow their business into a business freedom, which we also name as self-managing companies. Today, I wanted to share some thoughts. What is the reason? What is the true reason why you're not getting to the next level? Is your next level starting your business or actually having the consistent income in your business or growing your revenue into a 5-figure, 6-figure, 7 figures? What is the reason why you are not getting to the next level? Why am I talking about this is because it's November and people are starting to put their attentions and intention to next year. And we are starting to plan that next year is going to be better. And next year going to have this big meaning for me. The big change that I've been waiting for years, maybe next year, this 2025 is the magical number when my life changes, right? And sometimes we do those plans with bittersweet feeling because we haven't had that change that we are craving for so badly. We haven't had the change yet. And another year goes by and I find myself at the end of the year at the same place. So what is the reason why this happens? It's not that you don't know how you need to move to the next level. It's that your belief system, your mindset doesn't support you moving towards. Because we have a lot of knowledge how to do things. And I believe that you too have gone through any type of, marketing training, business training, how to grow your business. You might even have been dealing with your mindset, like mindset blocks, going into sales and working with the fear of rejections, for example, and still no change. Why? Why is that so? There are fears you are aware about. If you have changed them or if you know how to change them, good for you. The question is, if this fear is still playing a game in your head, then you haven't truly worked through it. You haven't changed it. And when we start with business, we have different kind of fear of rejections, like, do people like what we do? Is it good enough what we do, the product or service we provide? Do people like me? There are so many competition. I am nothing special. Why should I start even? Or why should I put myself out there? What if people say no to me? These are all limiting beliefs, or our focus is on the wrong path. You need to change that. You need to put your focus on more positive thinking. Like, what if there is even one person that gets this good idea, good thought, good feeling from my product or service? Every time if I do that kind of videos, sometimes I think that, should I do it? Does anyone like it? I'm not sure. I don't know about it. And the truth is, the way I think it is that even if there's just one person and that one person gets only one good idea from this video, it's good enough. I have done my work. Because if something is in me and it wants to come out, then this is the thing that I should let it come out. Who am I to stop it? Because these things are in me for a reason. At least this is what I believe when I'm going and putting myself out there. And there is someone, maybe it's you, watching this video who needs to hear that. And now I want you to put yourself out there the same way. And if you're thinking why you don't have the income or why you don't have the consistent revenue in your business, then you're not out there. So ask yourself why. Then you start to notice there are triggers. Triggers that make you want to escape. Triggers that bring some thoughts, some beliefs on surface. And this is a good thing. Welcome the triggers because they are like blueprints for you, that things that you need to deal with in yourself to move on, move forward, to go into the next level. But there are also things we don't see. They are deep subconscious beliefs that we don't see in ourselves, But what we do is we react emotionally in different circumstances, and we start to do activities or things. It's how our body or how our habits are, how we are habitually reacting to those circumstances, if I may say. So let's move on with the growth of business. I talk about 6 levels of business growth in my mentorship program. And in different levels, you have different fears coming. When you're starting, you have all this fear of rejections. Do people like me, and so on. So on. It's all about self-worth. You need to work on your self-worth in order to grow your confidence. This is why I have the self-confidence course named Confident Entrepreneur. There we work deeply within your belief that you are good enough and your self-worth, so you are willing to put yourself out there. You don't care eventually about how people think about you. You just want to give it out because you feel the calling that's inside and you put yourself out there, right? So this is the first level, I would say. Then basically the second level, to be out there consistently, and so you train the discipline within yourself, and then you start to have different kind of fears. At certain level in your business, you start to have fears like, am I good enough as a manager? Am I good enough as the provider? Of course, yes. But also you start to have this, you don't see always the beliefs that you have deep within yourself buried, and you start to react in different circumstances emotionally, and how it's different for everyone, each and every one of us. So I'll bring you my own example. Just lately, I feel that I have a lot to do, and I have the feeling that I don't know if I manage it all. And one of the biggest fears, of course, for women entrepreneurs that I see among my customers also, they are on a certain level where they are doing good. They have the time freedom. They also have the freedom to work whenever they want. They have plenty of incomes to survive and have a pleasant, confident life, but they would like to grow, but they don't. And the fear, the subconscious fear they don't even recognize, is that I don't want my company or this venture that I'm doing to eat me in terms of time, my focus, and everything, time and energy, basically, right? And now they start to act differently. They start to hold on to energy, and for women, often our body reflects it. And how does it reflect it? It starts to gain or hold on to weight or gain weight, and seemingly without no reason. But the truth is that we have this subconscious fear that we are losing energy, and we start to slowly eat things that we normally wouldn't, because we feel that we need more energy, and now we start to sabotage ourselves. And for different people, it's different. Some people start to eat more. Some people start to drink more alcohol or party more to loosen up, for example. And also some people start to do more sports because they get the energy from moving, and now they want to have more energy, and so on. So there are different habitual ways we start to sabotage ourselves, because there are subconscious beliefs why we do that. And we don't often see it ourselves. But coming back to my own story from recent times, I have had this public speaking in Romania and huge things in Estonia, challenges. And also I just started my mentorship group, also finishing another group in mentorship. And there's a lot of things going on. And now when I'm with my energy, I'm trying to, my schedule is not bad. It's like few hours work a day. Then I do sports. I spend time with my 3 kids, my husband, also go to horse riding and so on. So the schedule is okay. But what starts to have the effect on me is how I think about things. And how I think about things is I don't know if I'm able to hold on to this control, basically. And you need to go deeper from here. You feel that you need to hold the control. And the control is something that's having effect that you don't have enough energy to hold the control. So you start to act self-sabotaging blueprints in yourself and how we do it, right? And then I went deep down. Why? Because last evening, actually, I had this thought in my mind. I was grieving this hard food, hard to suggest food like bread and some meat and so on. I don't normally eat those things at the evening. So I went to my head, what's going on? And in my level, actually, they're starting to raise up the blueprint or the fear that I'm afraid that if my business grows into a certain level, I am not needed anymore. So we don't see it if we don't go deep. And we often don't see it because we are not aware about those fears. I am aware because I've seen that in my customers earlier, and I have experienced similar kind of thing with another business that I have had, right? So that is coming up, and there is something that I need to work on. Otherwise, I'm gonna harm myself, and eventually moving on to the next level is stuck. I'm not moving on because my body, my energy, everything is wanting to hold the control. And I am the almighty in my business, right? So these are the fears. And as I said, different level, different fears, right? If you need help finding out why you don't grow and you don't actually get to the next level, you haven't get there for years maybe, then you definitely need help. And if I am the kind of person that resonates with you and you would like to explore more with me about yourself, then giving me an email, liina@vettik.com, and I would be glad to hear more about you. And let's see how I can help you find your subconscious beliefs that we often don't see and help you to the next level. Take care. I will see you next week with new thoughts. Until then, bye bye.